up and said, I will tell you when I'm so down, almost level with the ground. Well, I feel like this, my baby can't be found. I love you, baby, with all my heart and soul. A love like mine would never grow old. I love you in the morning and in the evening too. But every time you leave me, I get mad with you. Well, I'm so down, almost level with the ground. Well, I feel like this when my baby can't be found. Baby, with all my might, a love like mine is out of sight. I lie for you if you want me to. I really don't believe your love is true. Well, I'm so down, almost level with the ground. Well, I feel like this when my baby can't be found. Well, I'm so down, with the ground. Well, I'm so down, I'm almost level with the ground. Well, I feel like this when my baby can't be found.
Okay, we're going to break down some of the licks on this blues tune here, starting off with the intro lick. We're going to try to do each one at full speed, and then we're going to slow it down, go over it a little slower. Okay, the first one is the intro. It starts off on the 13th fret on the B string with a nice bend up, nice vibrato in there, okay? Okay, a little sloppy, but let's go over it here. It's a bend up here with some vibrato. Okay, go over that part again slow. Okay, the next part is that little walk down, that little blues turnaround thing. Same spot, we're going to be up in that C, okay? Now you can do this a couple different ways. You don't have to do it this way. I'm double picking it to give that triplet effect, okay? Okay, again. Okay, now C. Again. Okay, now if you can't catch those triplets right off the bat, don't get discouraged. Just keep working on that stuff on your double picking technique. Just pluck it down straight. Now you notice here we're doing a little double stop thing at the end of this walk down. You root your finger on the 10th fret as if you were playing a major chord, and it's a little Clapton deal here where you take your second finger, bend that over the G, okay, and the third finger bend over the D. It will give you, it's almost like if you were playing a 7th. So again, okay, now again the double stop thing is something maybe you're not onto that quite yet, but keep working on it because it's very useful. Use a little bit of vibrato in there with it. See, same thing there, hammering up. Okay, and that brings us to the next part of the song. It's kind of the fills. It's in D, so it's kind of like we're riffing off of this D7 thing. So we're the first major rhythm lick is this. Very similar to what I just showed you. Okay, you start off, use a little bar down at the 12th fret, and then shake it off with your first finger bar down at the 10th. So it's, okay, see how the second finger is causing a vibrato. Okay, the next lick is going to be when you do the change up to the 4th chord here, okay, on this G. Just basically, let me slide over here so you can see what the heck's going on here. It's just a G7. This is an old rock and roll thing where you're walking the bass. Now, you got to stretch your hand a little bit here. So I'm basically playing the 7th chord position, okay, barring with the first finger here, okay, at the 3rd fret, playing the 7th. And it leaves the pinky open. You don't have to do it this way. You can try variations, whatever's comfortable, but I'm using the pinky so I can walk the bass. Okay, so the bass is up here on the A string, all right? And the same thing when we go to that last chord. It's in a million songs you've heard. Okay? Now that brings us to the solo section. Try to get down exactly what we played here. Same thing, you're going to start that bend up at the C. Okay, now doing the double stop again, a little variation here. I'm picking the D and G string simultaneously at the 10th and then the 12th fret. Okay, so again we started off. So we're going to try to put that together. Okay, so now that's kind of like a pentatonic kind of feel to it here. Now we're changing to what I call the B.B. King mode, which is kind of that happy major kind of sound. Okay, so now I'm on the 10th fret on the E string. We're going to work these two notes here, which is the high E here. Okay, again. That's the 17th fret here, up on the E, bending it up.